Hi, my name is Akinle Olajide. This is my Did Something 2020 video. So I got off a call with James, with me. I got off that call. It was a very long call, and after that call, I was depressed. Yes, very deep. But on the other hand, I was also inspired because that call, James had just finished Deconstruct, was my plan to change the world. He just handed me all these bits and pieces, and I had to remake all the bits and pieces again into something whole, into a thing again. And the question I just really wanted to answer was, how can we assure that regardless of social class, gender, or faith, young people in Africa can access skill and knowledge that can ensure social and economic mobility for them? Because I am deeply bothered by inequity. How just because you come into different spaces, your realities in life will be very, very different just because somebody is born here and a person is born there. There should be structural systems that can at least, if not equate, but at least level the systems to a point where it becomes manageable. And that is what I want to create, and that is the legacy I want to leave in my life. Education is supposed to be leveler for this because education is the straight answer. Education now is discriminatory in nature. How the value that you get from education, the quality of education that you get is tied directly to how much you can pay. And that itself is emasculating. But then thankfully, due to technology and all the other things, digital learning is becoming a thing. And especially COVID-2 also magnified how digital learning as a form of learning is and how integral it can be. It has the power to break that trend on its back. But yet, not much is happening very quickly. Infrastructure is still dismal. Digital penetration in Africa is still around 20-25%. But then we've also found out that even people that have access still do not maximize this platform. So a survey that we ran showed that of every 4 young people who sign up an online course, just one will complete it, 3 of them would not complete. And this itself is worrying. But then this sad reality is tied to reasons that are either economic or social in nature. Economic in the sense that lack of data, lack of electricity, they don't have devices. Social reasons are tied to around motivation. You don't have motivation, they got tired of the course, they became lazy, no accountability structure, and all that. And we felt that solving this problem not be the answer to my question at first. And I dug deep in 2020, and Motivar was born. So what will Motivar do basically? Motivar is a social enterprise that will ensure young people access skills and training by leveraging digital knowledge acquisition platforms. So by leveraging MOOCs, we will ensure that young people have access to skills and knowledge that can help them. But we're doing that by doing 3 things. We are doing that by providing cash and kind rewards for learning new skills. Second is providing growth loans that can power career shifts and changes. And the third thing we'll be doing in that light is enabling learning communities. By doing these 3 things structurally, we would have captured the entire value chain. Now become an effective single pathway that young people can use to access courses online. So they go through us to access these courses in the structured environment that we have created. We'll be shipping this service using community centers and digital systems. But that is that. And to do all that, which is a much more grander plan, we have to test our thesis. And we said, okay, let us look within our community and do something in it. And I live in Ondo State in Akure. I'm a student of Federal University of Technology, Akure. We, in partnership with the National Association of Ondo State Students, that is headed by Kiyowayo David, we said, okay, let us do this. We use our framework to provide skills for your constituency. And we designed a project, One Naossite, One Skill. And the One Naossite, One Skill major goal is to ensure that across a period of 45 weeks, we'll empower not less than 1,000 Ondo State students with digital skills that are integral to the future of work. We started in November, and we sent out calls that people should apply into 8 skill tracks: copywriting and blogging, programming, digital marketing, retail management, data analysis, product and project management, and 2 of us got around 255 applications. So from the 205 applications, because we're just focused on, we're doing 10 batches. In those 10 batches, we're handling 100 participants in a batch of 3 weeks. The first batch will run from the 6th of December to the 26th. But the beauty about this training was online. It was digital. Everybody went in their houses, their phone. So we sent out to this 100, and from the 100 got feedback from 70. And your body program was just us explaining how the structure of the program and how their journey would look like for the next 3 weeks. We had registered them on Allison. The training will be holding on Allison. So Allison is an online platform that offers courses on myriads of interests and disciplines. So what we did was we selected courses that related specifically and were integral to the skills that participants wanted to learn. And we then registered participants for those courses on Allison, and we gave them the login ID to access the platform. So what was interesting around that was the fact that we as a platform will be able to directly monitor their learning progress, send reminders, prompt them, basically build a structure around their learning. The second leg of what was unique was the fact that we could build a community. So in community sessions, so communities were simply a group of people who were learning the same skills put together on a group, and a mentor was attached to that community. The mentors were individuals who were already selling their skills on the market and making and creating value with the skills that they had in that. Attach them to mentors. So their responsibility would just be to create a sense of community within those people, connect them with opportunities, related opportunities that they can leverage on, and also answer any questions and trouble spots that they might have. And it was that simple model. So there was accountability, there was motivation, and there was community. So those three things was the hallmark of the framework that we built. Of those 70, only 49 began their training on the Allison platform. And we monitored them. At the end of 3 weeks, only 20 met graduation requirements. Graduation requirements meant that you had attended all the community sessions and you had finished your courses. So of the 49 that started the training, 20 finished and graduated. And I'm really excited because I can say that I was able to do this. Even if the results were not wow in the beginning, it's always like that. I did not expect to see outstanding results, but it showed me, I saw signs that yes, this could actually work, and we hope that we can solidify on those gains in the next batch. So I'll allow that you listen to some of the participants of this program and hear from them basically.
Hello everyone, my name is Olagbayola Banke Oluwayemisi, a student of Obafemi Awolowo University.
My name is Bukoy Peace Oluwabambi.
Hello, I am Esther Jongwade, and
my name is Akesumade.
Hi, my name is Oladipupo George. I'm a graduate of the One Now's programming track, where I learned about C, C#, Java, and R programming languages.
Hello, my name is Toluwalashe Depitodwali. I was the mentor for the product and project management track.
My name is Adebolu. I'm the mentor for the data analysis group.
Toby, and I'm the mentor for the copywriting blogging session on Naossite One Skill.
So the high point for me on that program was basically the opening ceremony, where we got to meet each and member of the beneficiary team. Those were basically the trainees that we're supposed to work with for the period of 3 weeks. It was lovely. I got to hear, I got to get the sense of why they were there, to get the excitement. It got me so excited about the entire program because it started with a bang. So I was so excited. I was all positive for the training.
My experience so far with these courses, the courses were a bit tedious, to be honest, but it was insightful and it was very, very, very helpful.
Finishing each course, was very exciting for me because yes, I did it, I put in the effort and I finished. And then finishing all my courses on the list was the biggest high point for me, that yes, okay, I didn't waste my time, I didn't waste anybody's time, because so much effort, so much sacrifices were made on the part of the organizers to set this up. So I am happy that I didn't take their opportunity for granted. Yes,
we had a lot of students who put in for these sessions, and at the end of the day, most of them build out. But the ones we actually worked with, they delivered well. I'm awed by the hunger they portrayed because they were really hungry to learn. They asked a lot of questions. This initiative is out to help a lot of people, and a lot of people will benefit from it.
I met a few people. Thanks to our community sessions, we get to talk about how our day was, how the courses have been so far. Our mentor came up with that. He's a very good person. Even though we haven't met in person, he has this vibe that comes with, like, he is easy to talk to, and he gives us so many tasks to do to help us think outside the box, and he's a very nice person all around. And I met a few other people too, people who wanted to know more about the courses or who wanted to talk about the issues they were facing.
New people I met, my mentees, all the people I mentor were very cool people, and even after the training, I have personal relationship with, I think, 2 of them out of 12. I have 12 men.
And yes, I would like to learn more courses online, because now that I've started, it has actually opened up something in my brain, and I really like to go further with it. The only obstacle I see in my path is data, because it was draining. I won't lie. Taking online classes for 3 weeks that had a lot of videos, it was draining.
But the challenges I faced was data and electricity, which limit my time spent on the learning.
I didn't have stable electricity, so fuel to run gen, you know. Let's not even talk about data, because data is another ballgame entirely.
I've always had issues reading online, reading on my phone, or basically studying anything online. People will say if you want to learn something, you have to go to YouTube, just check videos. It's very easy, follow the guidelines and you would achieve something. I always had issues with that. I didn't know how to learn if I wasn't being taught physically by someone. So that was why I wasn't really able to do much this year when everybody went digital. But when I got this course, I figured it was my last shot, so I decided to give it a try. It wasn't easy. We were supposed to take classes for 3 hours daily, 8 a.m. in the morning till 9, then 8 p.m. in the evening till 10. And it wasn't easy, but it was fulfilling. When we were told we were going to be given 5,000 after you complete your course, I was even eager to finish more. In fact, I started adding 12 a.m. just to cover everything.
When I heard about the 5K incentive, it just me. I was scared up. I wanted to collect the money.
The 5,000 incentive helped me to be able to buy more data, so I can be able to get to the completion of my course.
Thank you. Please don't forget to credit me, because I tried now.
A very bad social media user, and I believe with this skill, I'm so sure that now that I've known more about the social media space, I'll be able to utilize it. I'll be able to use it very well, especially for my personal branding, and I'll be able to help companies and work well with social media teams to develop a good social media portfolio for any company.
My dream is to implement some augmented reality experiences. You know, for me personally, I want to be able to talk to somebody that is speaking another language, but I can understand him. You know, so there are 2 options. Either as he's talking, I'm hearing a different language, or as he's talking, I can be seeing subtitles. In order to accomplish that, you know, there are different technologies that are needed, and that's on the hardware side. Also on the software side, there are also technologies that are needed, and I discovered that for AR, augmented reality, C# is a very good tool to start with. You know, it's like a backbone, and now in this program, I've learned the basics of C#. So I have started, you know, trying to implement my dream, and I'm very grateful for that opportunity, and I'm just going to make sure I keep at it. You know, my mentor on our programming track said, when you are starting out, set a very high goal, that even if you don't meet it, you'll be better off than where you started. You know, you'd learn more, you'd do more than if you set an achievable goal. So I hope it's achievable. I will try to achieve it in the next few years. You know, if you see something like that, just know I probably had a hand in there somewhere.
Because finally, I can actually boast about something meaningful I did this year, and for that, I will be eternally grateful.
3 weeks, 3 weeks of intense training, 3 weeks of data analysis, 3 weeks of using Python, 3 weeks of Excel.
For me, it's a lovely platform. I look forward to seeing many more years or many more programs that comes out of Motivar, because they have a lovely thing going.
This is what this generation really needs. People get out of school and they'll be like, there are no jobs out there, there are no jobs out there. There are lots of jobs. People just don't have the required skills to handle those jobs. And the platforms to learn those skills are not readily available. So we need a lot of people to come up with these platforms. So this program is one of those platforms, and I'm really happy at the way we've handled it. It should always continue. Nothing should make this stop. So we should just continue with this, keep empowering people, giving them the skills required for them to have their own niche.
I really acquired a lot. My rate is full and I am grateful.
I'm happy. I'm happy for this program, and I'm grateful to the organizers, the president, the mentors, each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Bye.
Okay, so I'm back now. So that was that. I am grateful for all the participants, all the people, all the 20 individuals, amazing individuals who took this opportunity by the on and took it seriously. I'm sure that as this will go out now, a lot more people will take us seriously, and we can see that numbers can only grow from there. So in the next batch we cannot do less than 20 people that will graduate from the 100 that we selected. We will do more than that to ensure that this happens. So the next batch is scheduled to begin on the 31st of January, and we'll be going, and that 100 new sets of individuals will be going through the same system that we have created, and we can only hope that the outcome will come out beautiful. There is this opportunity to also ask for support. We need funding to do stuff, so if you feel that you like what we are doing and you want to give us money, kindly donate here, because it's clear like 1,000 on those two students is going to be plenty work, going to be plenty money, and we're looking for support, and we hope that we'll get. We know we can get. So I'm grateful for Kikiu and David for allowing us opportunity to get this done. I am also grateful to the participants that applied, and the ones that took the training seriously, and the ones who saw it through to the end. And I'm also grateful to the mentors for sparing their time to come and give their skills and their time and attention to these individuals. And my team, Deborah Hanete and Damilola, I am very grateful that you worked with me to get this done, and I'm sure that we can only do more in the coming days. So this is an appeal very specifically to the Ondo State Ministry of Youth and Sports and the Ondo State Entrepreneurship Agency India, and also to SITA, the Ondo State Information Technology Agency. Yes, this kind of platforms is integral to the kind of work you should be doing for young people, and I am openly asking that the things that we have been asking in private, that you attend to us very quickly and ensure that we can maximize our impact in the coming days. So that said, thank you, Kewe, thank you, James. This is just the beginning of the wonderful things that Motivar can and will do. My name is Olajide Akinleye. Have a nice day. Thank you.